Remarkable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And Falco are champions! Good up, Pepe! Goal!
It doesn't get any better than that!
From daily commutes to school drop-offs to weekend getaways. The all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid is more than just another SUV. It's still the Palisade, but with so much more. Discover the all-new redesigned Palisade Hybrid early with our interactive audio tour. To start, just say Alexa discover the all-new Hyundai Palisade. That's Alexa discover the all-new Hyundai Palisade. The next time you fly, upgrade your comfort to Emirates Premium Economy. Sink into soft leather seats with raised leg rests and adjustable headrests. Elevate your dinner plans with delicious regional dining, all served with complimentary premium drinks. Enjoy endless entertainment with up to 6,500 channels, including live sports. There's no other premium economy like it. Fly Emirates. fly better.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, that I didn't ask. I talked to they were in Division 2.
Welcome here Sunday night on Game in Frame. We are at Aviator Sports Complex in Brooklyn, New York, and we are very happy to be bringing you here a playoff matchup between Osner's FC and AFC Academy here tonight in the UPSL Premier Northeast American North. This is a quarterfinal 4 versus 5. The top 6 make the playoffs, with the first round being 3, 6, and 4, 5. We had Renegades defeating Red Hook last night here on Game in Frame. This is the other matchup in the Northeast American North section. Of course, we also have the South here. Some coverage here on Game in Frame. Osner's FC will be in their orange kits with purple numbers and names, letterings on their kits. It is white and black for AFC Academy, black numbers here, as we're going to have our walkout here at Aviator. On the season, both teams at 19 points, exactly the same record, 6 wins, a draw, and 3 losses in 10 matches, +9 goal difference for Osner's, very low goal total for AFC, +3 goal differential. They are averaging under 2 goals scored per game, about 1 goal given up. They've been pretty stingy. They have had a 2-1-2 record away from home. Osner's 3-1-1 at home, though this is technically a neutral site here tonight. Both of these teams played on September 21st. It was a 3-0 win for Osner's. Of course, there are national anthem. Again, let me tell you about the result these two teams had on September 21st. The 3 goals for Osner's in their 3-0 win, 2 by Watts Lazard and 1 by Silnick Pierre, both of which are not in the starting lineup tonight. Those were the 3 goals then. Both teams are coming off victories. AFC Academy, they have been a little back and forth in the second half with different results. They did, though, have a huge win versus Renegades this month on the 19th. Just last week, that being they won 2-0 here coming into the playoffs. Osner's have won their last 2 games, 2 in a row, playing Red Hook 4-3, and actually Brooklyn FC, the second team, 6-0. Both of those coming in the same weekend. That was last weekend, Saturday and Sunday. They played back-to-back and won both to close out the regular season. We were scheduled for 7 o'clock. It's currently 7:14. So we are going to start after the original kickoff time. Starting lineups for both. We'll start with Osner's here, the higher seed. Vendel Joseph, the goalkeeper. To our left, he's in a yellow kit. Their back line, the fullbacks are brothers. Marvin Mondesir is the left back. Kelvin Mondesir, the right back. Mohamedou Diaw is the left center back, with Andrade Wright, the right center back. Midfield, Mimi Duhamel in the middle, as well as Totti. And the third, Joel Favard. Strikers, or I should just say forwards. Left winger is Jeffrey Pierre Joseph. He's the left winger. And Keithland Cesar, the right winger, with a different striker, Roger Campbell's listed as a midfielder. He's going to play striker tonight for Osner's. As for AFC, Starting in goal, Yassine Sidi Aissa, the goalkeeper. In front of him, Idris Masriki and Jimmy Barrios, 28 and 49. Those are the two center backs. Outside backs, Fazwar Ebni, number 18, the left back. Antoine Stevens, number 3, is the right back. They're playing more of a, it's really more of a 4-3-3, as well as Osner's, but one more attacking midfielder, more in the starting lineup for AFC versus one more defensive for Osner's. The midfielders, Samir Fazada, he's the captain, number 5. He's next to Adris Yunus, 16, and in front of them, Miguel Diaz Cubas is 19. The 3 forwards, as we have officially kicked off, is El Madi Yosufi, number 9. Victor Castel, 7 are the wingers, left and right. And then Mosia White is number 11. He is the striker. Attacking to the left here is AFC. Both of these squads were in Division 1 in the spring, both coming up here to the Premier and being the 4 and 5 seeds. Pretty impressive. There's 10 teams in this UPSL Northeast American North Division. AFC have a throw. It's pretty chilly right now, about 50 degrees in Brooklyn, but not windy. Yusufi had the pass. Stevens. Long ball down the right, targeting Castel. Goes off him, out of play. This is, of course, a 90-minute match, but since it is the playoffs, if we are tied after 90, it is 30 minutes of extra time, and if we're still square there, it becomes a penalty shootout to decide the winner. It is a one match. Winner takes on to the semifinals, where they would play, I believe, Braveheart. It is a bracket. That's going to go on goal. This is going to go over Mondesir. Offside is Yosufi. Switch there, hit by Diao. Can't be kept in, not controlled. Midfield for AFC. Barrios. Stevens now is really playing more of center back with Barrios as the left back. Here's the throw from Barrios to Stevens. Turned by Fazada. Again, the captain. There's some communication here as both teams are trying to figure each other out. We're just 4 minutes in. It's been about a month since they've last played. Up from Joseph, brought in. There's a runner up the right wing, and Fazada, good shoulder to shoulder, and then he is fouled. Fouled by Favard, who's told to calm down. No booking. Yeah, that's the first foul. Fazada now will try and find Yusufi. Moving over was Diao. He had the header. Right, gave it up. White. White. Can he get in the box? Great tackle by Kelvin Mondesir. Castell, and too strong. Out for a goal kick. First moment there for AFC. AFC in the spring, as I mentioned, were in Division 1. Both these were 7 wins out of 11 matches, 2 draws for 23 points. They finished third in the Northeast. They ended up going to the final, which won them promotion. These two teams and Kelmendi came up from Division 1 to the Premier. Osner's, in comparison, had 19 points. They were fourth. They were 1 spot lower. Now that has switched, as Osner's is 1 spot higher here in the fall. They were 6-4-1. A game better here, point better, 6-3-1. Yusufi. Contact from Mondesir. Maybe Yusufi trying to draw a foul. 1 touch. Favard couldn't link up with, that's 19, Pierre Joseph, who was central there. Now he's back to his winger spot as AFC have possession. Right. We'll make sure he gets a goal kick. Kelvin. Pinched here for space. Osner's second ball. Couple tangling. Castell. Can he turn? And there's a late challenge. Just catching him. Kelvin Mondesir. Free kick, of course, now for AFC. Had to talk to between Fazada and Duhamel. Fazada will take the free kick. That's going to be short and low. First time clearance very easily by Osner's. Stevens sees the run of White, but it's out of range. That was Totti. Not pressuring Wright, who makes a pass up the wing. Very good for Osner's. Next pass has popped up and it's cleared out by Stevens. Not crisp there on the counter. There was definitely potential for Osner's. Totti. Definitely looking forward is Andrade Wright Jr. It's Pierre Joseph. Good fight. Kept in by AFC. And now up to the front line. White. That header in the path of Castell. It's bounced up toward his shoulder. And contact is whistled as a foul, which is argued by Diao. See, there's some shouts from Osner's. Didn't think that was a foul, they did. Barrios leaves it for Yusufi. Castell. beats one. White, he's hit hard by Mondesir, and now there's no foul given to AFC. Out by Stevens. AFC can't believe there's no foul. And now I think he's going to have to whistle this dead. And now Yusufi's going to get a yellow. Someone's going to get a yellow card here. Still discussing who the yellow is going to be given to. And I guess he's put the yellow card away. I haven't seen that where he take it out of the pocket and he didn't raise it. So I don't think anyone got a yellow. Duhamel out of the, just had a touch to the left. Pierre Joseph. Now Yusufi is down on his left knee. I'm assuming there's an injury. He's right in front of his bench. They're asking for a medic. And if I can hear Fazada correctly, he's got a dislocated finger or his elbow. This does not look good for Yusufi. They are looking at his right arm. Fazada's making a motion just to get some tape. Even though it's your arm, I think it's going to be a little awkward to run, even if your arm or elbow is not 100%. Or maybe his wrist. I'm trying to see where the tape is being applied. This is injury time that will be added at the end of the first half. We had been moving well for the first 8, 9, 10 minutes. All of AFC, well, not all, but most of AFC's bench is checking out. So either it's his wrist or his thumb, which has now been taped. See the black tape on his right. So we will continue now. Sidi Aissa, goalkeeper for AFC, hits it long. Stepping up, Diao. A bounce for Duhamel. Covering space though. Foul. Now AFC arguing again. They don't agree with this latest foul call. Game's certainly starting to get more physical. Joseph. Duhamel able to take it and then lost it very quickly to Kubas. Barrios tripped. Tangled legs with Pierre Joseph. White. Tackle. White sticking with it and then passed it right into Mondesir. Thought Yusufi was going down the line. They're both of them trying to communicate. White is definitely hugging the right channel more as a striker versus the left. That ball has too much on it. Favard wanted Cesar. Throw by Barrios. Yusufi flicking header, goes right out. Fazada in a battle with Favard. Assistant says throw for AFC. More yelling on some of these calls. Yusufi made contact, also got pushed from Diao. Osners will move it in midfield. Pierre Joseph can't get it out of his feet in time. Then came in with Stevens. Fazada kind of joined the back line. Misriki. White. Holding it up. Kubas. Then converged by 3 for Osner as they win the ball back. Mondesir. To the front. Pierre Joseph had Stevens in front of him, and I think that didn't allow him to read the height of the ball. Today's Game in Frame broadcast is presented by Umbro, celebrating more than 100 years of football. Learn more at umbropremier.com. Good turn attempt. Kubas, paste. Barrios has room. Same with Yusufi. They try a 1-2, which is on. And another pass. They're going to play advantage. It's White. Referee points for advantage. Again, that was a foul called. White out for a corner. And now maybe a yellow card coming for the foul after. Again, you can show a card after advantage is played. Fazada, the captain, running in to the referee. First corner of the night. AFC could open the scoring. We haven't had a shot on goal for either. That's hit to the back post. Osner's first header, and now it will be a catch freely for Joseph. He will roll. Marvin. Switching. Intercepted. Castell. Stevens. Barrios. Looking forward. Castell. Now Castell will move right. Trying to step away and does not. It was closed, that space. Pierre Joseph is offside. Stevens drawing him offside. Slower possession now for AFC. Stevens. White, who's dropped in a lot so far. That takes a slight deflection right back to Barrios. That's the second time we've seen a 1-2. A dummy. That was from Yusufi. White again. Now, same result. Corner in a very similar spot. Sorry, 16 is Yunus. Excuse me. Slipping over his name there. Midfielder for AFC. We're now in the 21st minute. Castell, again, will have the corner duties. Match still looking for its opening goal. Castell, this is better service, cleared out. That was Duhamel doing the defensive work. Down for White. Pass first was Ebney into the box. Cesar shoved off the ball by Fazada. Yusufi back healing. Castell had moved more lateral with Yusufi. Big ball. Ebney and Kubas. As Ebney was running forward, they miscommunicate. Osners will have room behind Ebney. They'll take it away. Off the right foot of Kubas. Turned by Totti. Duhamel. He's forward for one of the first times. Barrios shutting it down. Yusufi outside of his foot. Castell. He's tracked by Diao, and that's too easy for the big center back. Diao brought the ball back in play, which the referee is going to talk to him about. Yusufi. Poked away. Fazada, as AFC will switch. Fazada, now the stretch down the right. Kubas can't get there. Diao. Starting in the back after the goal kick. Mondesir chipping. Pierre Joseph couldn't hold it up. Touch for Joseph. Right back to Diao. Right at the touchline. Just off the foot of Yusufi. The assistant, which is on the right side, or I should say the right side of this near side, didn't see that slight touch by Yusufi. So they make the wrong call with the throw-in. Stevens. Shimmy shake on Pierre Joseph. Mashriki. Ebney. Right-footed. Good pass. Castel and Kubas. Central with AFC. Barrios is in the channel. Yusufi's wide. Yusufi on the dribble. Runs into Diao, who clears up. Now it would be Pierre-Joseph and Mashriki. Mashriki misplayed. Pierre-Joseph one-on-one. There's the opening goal in the quarterfinal. It's a huge mistake at the back by AFC. And Mashriki giving an opening chance for Pierre-Joseph. And he makes no mistake. He goes through the legs of Sidi Aissa in goal for AFC. And Pierre-Joseph has scored the opener. It's 1-0 for Osners. Mashriki, you saw the header was clearly trying to go back to his keeper and didn't get much power on it at all. And then Pierre-Joseph with the paces. Mashriki went to the turf, made it easy for 19 in orange. Stevens, as Osners will pressure, stepping up. Marvin is just going back and forth, ping-ponging. White has the angle. Yosufi maybe could have got there, and smart play by Joseph. Marvin. Tolti. It's maybe not the right idea from right. He's got two closing down the midfielder. AFC will force the turnover now. Yunus. Ebony will, not a true overlap, but he ran in the space. Fazada. Kubas will try and break down Duhamel. Can Ebony keep this in? He does not. Goal kick. Actually, throw, sorry, it's a throw. It was out on the left side of the corner flag. Free pass. Favard can't turn. Not a foul either. Kubas, middle, Castel, left-footed shot, wide. Pulled it just a little too much, Castel. Osners kind of ran themselves into that pressure. It's been a few times that Joseph has taken his time to go get the ball behind. There is a good amount of space after the goal and to the fence here at Aviator. No one has the run, and letting it enter the box is Sidi Aissa. Given away by AFC. Duhamel. Duhamel again. He'll face. They have two on the right, Osners, and Cesar's offside. The assistant was right there. Fazada. Again, they want to pick out a run. Coming over, Diao, who keeps it in play. That's the winger, who's central, Campbell. Outside of his foot, great pass. And that crosses to no one. AFC won a yellow card for the amount of fouls committed by Duhamel. So tune-ins we have here on Game in Frame. These will be next weekend starting on the 1st of November. New York Renegades versus Lansdowne Yonkers. That is at 7:45 p.m. U.S. Open Cup third round of qualifying. Kubas. Header win by Osners. That's Saturday. Sunday, the 2nd, Zoom Schneider FC versus Met Oval U23s. That is at 7 p.m. Also a U.S. Open Cup third qualifying. And then we will see Ironbound on the 1st. They will play their first playoff match here in the UPSL, that being a semifinal as the number 1 seed. We will have that here on Game in Frame, as well as Empire versus Renegades, as Renegades won last night here in the North. That'll be 2 versus 3. Those both being on next Saturday, 6 days from now. Is that a foul? No. Some legs came together. Mondesir. It's Mashriki who is shaken up. Caesar. Pushing middle, left-footed. Pass now. Campbell. Campbell crossing, that's going to go right at the goal line. Caught. And now the whistle comes in as they've got possession here. AFC. For Mashriki. Costel is asking for someone to warm up for AFC if Mashriki can't continue. They need another center back next to Stevens. So we might have a substitution. Diao for Osners is with Mashriki. Saw 26. Bashir Akbar had taken his warm-up off. Also surprised the trainer hasn't come out. I mean, Mashriki is still not standing up yet. I don't know if he's pulled something. And you see there Fasada as well. He's made the international call for substitution. It is going to be Akbar. So we've now had 2 injuries, which is going to give us a good amount of time for extra time. Trainer taking a look with Mashriki, and he's going to now be helped to his feet. And a big limp for Mashriki. So we hope it's not too serious. Not putting much weight at all on his left leg for Mashriki. I don't know if Akbar will play center back or if they will move someone into that right center back position who's currently on for AFC. So we give well wishes to Masriki. And the whistle now. It'll start with goalkeeper Sidi Aissa. He goes up long, smashed by Diao. Osner's back line will step up. Stevens, very good in possession. So that was intended, looked like for Akbar. Now he'll get his first touch, passed by Ebni to Akbar. Pushing up on Fazada. Stevens almost galloping by Pierre Joseph. Stevens at the near touchline. Barrios right back to Stevens. Barrios shoved down. Yusufi, great combination with White. He's hit late, Yusufi, and again he's waved off for a foul. Totti didn't mean to bring him down, but he did. Still more contention for both sides, wanting fouls called in their favor. Totti wasn't able to turn. Right. Putting in an area for Campbell. Ebni does great there without fouling. And possession on the throw. Fazada hits the switch right at Caesar for Osners. So there's the turnover. And now there's Duhamel covering space. Keeps it with Mondesir. Chopping. Duhamel. Good move. Cesar. Left. There is space here. Leaving it. Marvin puts in a cross. That's over. That being Cesar, who had gone all the way down. Or no, excuse me, that was Campbell who was in the middle. Kervin Mondesir, throw. Pierre Joseph off his chest and then try to go around Akbar. Unsuccessful. Kubas. 1-0 lead for Osners towards our end of our first half. Can this get over Kervin? It's not. It needs to communicate here with Diao, and he just blasts it over to the opposite side. They got a new ball as it bounced up into the stands. There are stands on both sides. Akbar has to get out of his feet. Closed him down, Osners. Sidi Aissa letting it bounce. Kervin and a touch Yusufi. Joseph didn't want to make contact that would be a possible penalty there. He just let it go. And for Osner's sake. There was no one filling the opposite side for AFC. Now a trip Fazada on Pierre Joseph. He got his ankle. Now maybe the flag was risen by the near assistant. I don't know if it's a foul or offside. And it's offside. Ball back to AFC. That would have been before the foul. Stevens. We've got 5 left to go in the first half before added time again. We're going to have more than 5. It will not just end at the watch hitting 45 minutes. Tackle by Campbell. Campbell towards his back line. Diao. That's hit way up. That's going to go over the stands and hits one of the locker rooms behind. Barrios picks up a new ball. Good distribution, or it's over the head of Yusufi. Sorry, I spoke too soon. Pierre Joseph tries a bicycle pass that did not find a teammate. Barrios was hit, some contact. Yusufi back to Barrios. They got to get it out of this side. All the numbers have come over. Akbar. He'll go straight up. And Wright judged it. Heading to Marvin. Kubas keeps it with AFC. Yunus. Good feint there from Kubas. Stevens looking at his options, wants the run of White. Doesn't have the pace. Joseph moves his teammates up. Fazada right there with Cesar, or excuse me, that's Favard. Ebony step in front of Campbell. Throw that enters the box. Pierre Joseph has scored the first. Now a save down to the turf. Not too far off the angle. City Isa making the save in goal for AFC. Right run, Kubas. Right, plays it out. Stevens Pass and a turn. But not gotten out of there in time. Castel. Cesar coming over Fazada. Cesar trying to go around him. Good pace. And Fazada, better angle. Good defending from the midfielder. Castel. Inside of Yosufi. He'll touch from his back heel. Castel, it's in play. Defended by 2. Which forces Castel backwards. Still holding possession. Yosufi. No shot yet. Hasn't opened for AFC. Kubas overran the ball. And now a foul. Brought down. It was Pierre Joseph who had come back to help defend and then gave away a free kick. We're into the 47th minute, right at the 25-yard line. Kubas. Hand up, in, right. Easy header. Barrios keeping it with AFC. Turn and a goal! Yunus! Great technique from the midfielder. No one stepped to him. I don't think Osner thought he was going to shoot that well, and Yunus with a surprise. And we're now all square with an equalizer. It's 1-1. Just a few minutes remaining at the first half. A goal by Yunus for AFC. They dealt with it first, Osners, with the header, and then were slow to react to the second ball. And that was big because it was in the back of their net. Totti. Campbell. Ebony doesn't want to foul. Neither does Kubas, and they win it. Campbell, I think, wants some help. And now frustration, he fouls, and this should be a yellow. Another free kick for AFC, almost back-to-back. Again, there was no card. I thought it was going to be a yellow. He didn't show a card. It'll be Kuvas with the service again. Two in the wall. Kubas hits it in. Joseph doesn't show, and just away from Barrios. Try some sort of scissor kick there. Yusufi. Can the ball go back in for AFC? Fazada. Back to Yusufi. Wants Fazada down the line. It's Cesar. Fazada. Great skill. And then ran into Favard. But it is a corner. Still a shot for a second goal. Referee wants another ball. It'll be Castel, who took the two corners earlier. Castel over, but a glove on it by Joseph. Now from the other side. Curves there at the end as the corner kick came in. We've played now 5 minutes after 45. Don't know officially how much time was given. That's going to be short. Now they've given or taken it out of the box after a free kick. Osners, they've blocked Stevens' attempt. Kubas. Kubas now will sprint. And just there for the tackle. Just getting a foot was Campbell. Cesar. continuing to drive. Osner's at the end of the half. Duhamel. Duhamel shot! Caught on the leap. And there is the end of the first half. AFC get one back after they basically gave one to Osner's. They take advantage of a mistake. Both teams did. But this time right after a free kick. Eunice with the goal for AFC. Pierre Joseph, the opener for Osner's. We're 1-1 after 45 here on Game and Frame, a quarterfinal in the Northeast American North of the UPSL Premier.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game and Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
We are live for the second half. It looks like Osners will be making 2 substitutions at the start of the half. 1-1 is our score. I can see here number 20, which is Mishneder Cherry. He leads the squad with 8 goals, as well as number 7, Watts Lazard, who had the 2 goals of 3 when these two teams played back in a month ago. And check that as well, number 18, or that is Marvin Mondesir, excuse me. He's also right over here at the 4th official. So it will be 2 changes up top. Both Lazard was as a winger, Cherry a striker, and of course in the category of forwards here. Cesar stays on. So Campbell and Pierre Joseph, the goal scorer, were taken off. The midfield looks the same, as well as the back 4 and the goalkeeper for Osner. So they make 2 subs. We've, of course, saw Akbar come in. So that was a sub for AFC in the first half. So substitutions 1 and 2. You can bring in as many as you want off the bench. They're listed on the roster with your 20. So that being 8 and a goalkeeper on your bench, but no one is allowed to re-enter if they are to be taken out. Lazard. His pockets picked by Ebony, excuse me. So the second half underway. Has to communicate here in the back, and there's another foul. Cesar, his first tackle. We started at 8:28, by the way. Started the second half. Told to back up CD Isa. And that's a mishit, but still with AFC. Off the deflection, Fazada hits it straight up into the air. Cherry. And Cherry just came up limp. He just came in. Now he's picked up an injury. Fazada, as AFC tries to catch Osners, and Yosufi's offside. And hopefully Cherry's okay. He just came on as a substitute right at halftime, and it looked like it was non-contact, which is always a big worry. And Cherry looks to be all right. I didn't think he was caught by anyone's foot. Lazard has 5 goals on the season. I mentioned Cherry with 8. So that's 13 goals that are able to come into the match at halftime for Osners. Big reinforcement. Cesar looking to put one in the box. That is headed out by Akbar. Around Yunus. Deflection. Cherry. First chance of the second half. And he can't get his foot around. He went off the outside of his left foot as he was going to shoot. Behind for a goal kick. First sight, though, for Osners. The scoreboard at Aviator, which is currently off of our frame, is counting down. Of course, our clock counts up. So we'll try and go officially off of the scoreboard here at the field, but our clock should be accurate as well. Goal kick. Left side, header into the middle. Another header. White. Not before Totti. Cherry will chest and bring it down. Tackle by Stevens. Trying to bring it into the path. Favard. That's over the head of Wright. Picking it up, Kubas. Pushing wide. Good shoulder to shoulder by Marvin. And then has the ball and makes the pass. Duhamel, Cherry goes down to complete the pass. Lazard, Cherry. Didn't see Fazada. They will scrap. Duhamel. Will Osner switch it? They will. Totti makes his way to Curvin. Ebony won't get there before Tezard. It brings Tezard away some. Tezard has the crucial touch. Tezard into the middle, went off of Stevens and out behind for a corner. First corner of the second half. But this has been a better few minutes for Osners to start. The first 10 minutes or so were a big advantage for Osners, and then AFC were able to play their way into the match. And then getting the tire before the end of the half. Osners started. Pierre Joseph, that was his third goal. Didn't mention that in the first half. He had two, of course, coming in and scored his third. Played 5 minutes in the second half. This will be Marvin, right-footed, free header, in! Oh no, it's not, excuse me. That somehow hit the inside of the post and didn't have enough momentum to go over the line. It came back behind Saidi Aissa. Big broadcaster jinx there for Duhamel. Duhamel was free on the header, put it back across. It's the right idea. And just missing Osners to get the first goal of the second half and break back in front. Going to ground. Want a handball, AFC. Great dribble. Good throw. Outside of the box. That's a play there by Saidi Aissa, who's upset with his right back Ebni. Yusufi, as now pace is picking up. White. Castel, Yusufi making the run. Found by Castel, Yusufi! There was no shot there. Is that because of a tackle? That was good play though by AFC. Both teams have had an opportunity. It's a good response from AFC, quickly back against Osners. I think that's one of the center backs. That's Diao, who is down. He's in a lot of pain. He's grabbing his lower leg, his right leg. There's no one currently warming up for Osners if he has to be taken out. We had the same situation with Mashriki for AFC in the first half. Center back injured and no one's warming. Now to his feet, Diao. He will continue. Playing on. Possession. Marvin. Targeting Cherry. His header. Wider. Ebni with the winger, excuse me. That's Lazard. His attempt in the middle was blocked. Stevens. Seen him get around players a few times. Pretty smooth and crisp. Lazard. He's hit. You can hear the contact. Don't know if our mic picked it up. You can definitely hear it throughout the stadium here. Ebni will get booked for a yellow card. Favard creates the free kick. Wright will run in late. He's actually going to be close to the wall. It's Diao, the center back, who's on the ball, and he'll move it left. Marvin, and the referee says that he didn't give the okay on the whistle to take the free kick. The urgency being shown by both sides right now. Referee marks 10 yards. So a rare center back taking a free kick. Diao. Will he shoot? It goes off of Akbar again! And the save. Saidi Aissa, who stopped his feet but had room. And that's poor contact in the goal kick. He's lucky to have it still with Kubas. Letting it go. Yunus, the goal scorer. Now Fazada. Stevens will now complete AFC from right to left. And off the mark, Barrios. Right for Marvin. Straight up, Cherry. It's a big target, man. It's out of range for his teammate Duhamel. It's out. Yunus holding it. Kubas. Stevens put it right into the feet of Castel. Barrios can't link up with White. Cherry has to move to collect. Outside of his foot, it spins into Lazard. Lazard tackled. Cherry turning. Cherry shooting. Puts it wide. Second shot of the second half. Both have not been on frame for Cherry. They need another ball. You could see the impact, though, of Cherry in the time he's been on in this second half. Moves pretty well for his size. Again, this match goes to extra time if we are tied at 90 minutes. 30-minute extra time, and then even a penalty shootout if needed after that. Battle for it. Favard. Right side for Osner, sorry. Good bring in. Curvin. Cherry tried to get it back. Curvin, opposite. Lazard. Didn't go for the volley. It's a corner conceded by AFC. Have to chase the ball before the corner. think they're going to get another ball. They need a new one. So again, today's Game in Frame broadcast is presented by Umbro, celebrating more than 100 years of football. Learn more at umbropremier.com. Still waiting. Oh, because of the substitution. Myson Kolo, number 3, is on. He is in for Favard. His night is done. Kolo looks like he's in the back line. So we'll see if there's a formation change. Now to the corner. Marvin in. Decent delivery. Out by AFC. That's behind Cesar from Marvin. And AFC doesn't take advantage. Duhamel. Totti. Totti will still have it and the pass. Completing. Running. Cherry! Palmed. And maybe a second. No, not for Lazard. Long throw. Yusufi off the chest. White played it right into him in a layoff. Yusufi was never going to get there from White. Totti. Now Lazard. The wingers and forwards are switching up for Osner's. Ebony off the back. High off his back. Caesar. Marvin. Diao further up. Maybe he'll play midfield now. He'll shoot, and he has put that 20 yards to the left. So Diao takes a place in center midfield. Kolo is a center back with right. Diao. Left to Marvin. Marvin comes up limp. Just over Duhamel. He leaves it for a throw. Duhamel will leave it for his fullback Marvin. In for the target for Cherry. One off of Duhamel. Does that ball go out? It's in. Right on the line. Totti. Diao. Can he complete it? And then he misplaces the pass. Way too strong. Barrios. White. Again, they're not on the same page, he and Yusufi, as White. As we said in the first half, he's playing way more to his left than the right. Caesar can collect and shape. Duhamel. It's in front of Caesar. Trying to counter. Press was Marvin. Kubas. And Cherry with a high elbow. And then Costel just kicked him. They wanted to foul AFC, and then the foul goes on them. And the assistant wants to speak to the referee. I think he might have seen the reaction from Kubas. Cherry, big defensive work, though, to come all the way back in his own half. And the assistant clearly heard something he didn't like on the bench for AFC, because that's who the ref is talking to right now. So it's not for the tackle itself. Now we'll play. Cesar, as AFC was slow for a moment. Still in, not a corner. Danger spot. Header! 2-1! Look at him elevate. It's Lazard, who scored 2 in their first matchup. The ball put in by Diao, who's been converted to center mid here in the second half. And Lazard has given the 2-1 lead to Osners in the quarterfinal, their first to score in both halves. What was almost nothing, just a ball in, a regular cross. But the height is a big factor for Lazard and the vertical ability. Lazard's 6th goal now. Congratulations around for Osners. You also see their home supporters with them behind their bench to the left. We've also had the stomping on the bleachers by AFC supporters. There's definitely good energy for this playoff matchup. Now 24 minutes to go. A 2-1 game. A substitute being a big impact. Stooley, the foul. Ebney. White came short, and the space was in the channel to our right. Way up by Joseph. Came down over Diao and then was smothered by the body of Fazada. Touched. Cesar. Tackle by AFC. Still with possession. Diao for Osners. Cesar. Maybe they can get a third. Slow. Deliberate for Cesar. He wants his left foot. Lazard. Corner. Akbar gives away a corner. Number 12. Badr Misrar, midfielder, is at the 4th official for AFC. They go shorter off the corner. Cesar. And Marvin will move and fakes the cross. Back to Cesar. They're playing catch. Back post! Caught. And close to a great pass. City Isa saw the idea. In for Castell. It's a throw-in for AFC. Misrar, and also he's on for Yunus, the goal scorer. We'll see who's 17. Is Alexis Santa. White was out, taken out, no, 11. So Santa and Misrar in. Throw in. Barrios. Looked long. Fathazada, or that's Castell, I believe. Excuse me. So now 3 substitutions made for both teams. Need some difference makers here, as we're 20 minutes now. 2-1 for Osners. It's Lizard, which right now is the only difference. It's been pretty even, though, this match. It's been a very good one. Cherry was caught after, and the assistant also raised the flag. This was after the pass, but it could be a free kick for Osners. You could maybe hear the scream by Cherry. What is the decision here for the referee? They hit the switch. Marvin, header, Cesar. Marvin overlapping. Ebony, good closing speed at the end. Corner. So Marvin, left-footed, delivers. Good pace on that cross in. Cesar, keep it in play. Went to ground, but it's given away. Mesrar, now pushed and then hit long by Wright. That actually goes on the turf field behind, directly behind our camera. Get a new ball back in play. Ebony. Sully, Wright. Wright will move himself before the pass. This is Curvin. Close to giving a turnover. Cesar. Cesar maybe took too long. Now will power by. Cesar, can he make the right pass? It's off the back. Misrar blocking. Blocking Dulamel. And out by Colo. Just cleared it away. Missed by Santa. Cesar. Osners have had a lot of possession now. Last couple minutes. Still pressing for another goal, even though they've taken the lead. Cesar. Good shifting. That went by Cherry. Castell. Good tackle, Sully. Osners. Still on front foot. Lazard. Shooting. Tight angle. Cherry maybe the second. No. Worked out by AFC. And now Pace away from Curvin, and Curvin behind the ball committed a bad foul. He said he got the ball. The referee says yellow card. I believe that's Castell who was brought down. Silnik Pierre is ready to go for Osners. He is a defender, I believe a left back. So this may be for Marvin, a same change. No, it's not. It's for Cesar. So the difference now at left wing. "15 minutes remaining. Again, next weekend, New York Renegades versus Lansdowne Yonkers. 7:45 Open Cup third round qualifying on Saturday. Sunday, 7 p.m. It's Zoom Schneider and Met Oval U23s at 7. U.S. Open qualifying. That's dropped by Joseph. Just took his eye off it for a second. Still interesting, though, that there was no runs by AFC. No pressure on Joseph or the center backs. Makes its way to Cherry. Cherry deflecting. Silnik shot, doesn't matter, offside. As well, next weekend on Saturday, we'll have UPSL Northeast American South matchups for Ironbound. And we'll also have Empire playing Renegades, which will be during the week, it looks like, not on the weekend. That is the other semifinal here in the north. Over Barrios. Didn't read it. Lazard. Cherry. Right back to the right side. Right at the goal line. Crossed in. Numbers! And above everyone, Sadi Isa. Right. Keeps it with Osners. Marvin. Didn't move it quickly enough. Kubas. Fatazada. Now he's fouled. Fatazada did Marvin. Fatazada goes right down the right. Kubas. Ball in! Just off the foot of Yusufi, who was driving in from the far post to a more central position in the box. You heard a little touch. Or it was the center back for Osners, but no matter what, no shot. Kubas is off. Duhamel. Cherry will run. Doesn't get there before it goes over. Mesrar. Goalkeeper. Sidi Aisa. Contact between Kolo and Yusufi. Duhamel. Pierre. And Duhamel. Able to go back and forth. Tackle by Fatazada. Cherry, let it go over him. Stevens wants up the line and plays off of Cherry. Osners will try and keep AFC in the corner. Marvin, header, center, another one. Diao, that goes off his own teammate, the back of Lazard. Not a clean shot. Seti Isa. Goes up, and that's going to make it all the way back to the other goalkeeper, Joseph. Big argument between Seti Isa and Castell. Ebony with his chest. Sully, the pass. Cherry, slipping. Good run. Diao has Lazard opposite side. Shot! And leaping up, trying to beat the near post was Diao. And a big time save to keep it down by one. Seti Isa for AFC. Big save by the big goalkeeper for AFC, though. Maybe Diop thought he didn't have enough time or angle with the space for Lazard, who is in the area. Final 10 minutes. It was a good shot, though, on the move by Diop. Marvin, Cherry to the back post. Again saved, Seti Isa. Bowls it to Kubas. That's a high hand. Kubas again, now he is whistled in favor. Up by Akbar. Yosufi. Out Castell. Can't improve forward. Ebony. Fathazada. Just chasing it, Cherry. Making sure AFC take effort to get it forward. Mesrar. Over the top, both center backs following Yosufi. Diagonal, makes its way to Pierre. Right. Pierre stopped up on the ball. Yosufi. Akbar, that's out of range for a teammate. Brought in, D out. Not before Mizrar tackles. Stooley. Maybe a break in. Lazard. Outside the box. Shot. Palm down. Another save. Still again, Seti Isa called into action. Fathazada was hit in the back of the ankle. Referee again not giving a foul. Pierre. Pierre goes for the shot. It hit at the backside of the crossbar. That was close. Lazard saying, please play that to me in the middle. There's a pull. Sully has this latest foul. Karimullah Mayen, 13, is dressed for AFC. Not making a sub yet. And Fathazada gets a yellow for dissent. Santa. AFC chasing the goal. 2-1 score. Fathazada faked long. Still on the ball, Fathazada. Wants Ebony further. Now AFC are going to make Joseph pick up the ball. Diao tried to touch on. Kubas tried a dummy. It came off of Marvin. Still with Kubas. Run by Castel. Finds Yusufi. Yusufi pushed back out of the box. And then he's put himself out of play. Trying to make a move. Trying to turn back. Tackle. Sully got the ball. And just into open space, out of the goal, is Sidi Aissa. Didn't foul Lazard, doing good. The keeper. Fathazada gets the width. Ebony and Kubas. Hit down by Marvin, fouled. Just a little enough of extension of the arm. Yellow card for Marvin. '86th minute. Fathazada pushes out Cherry, who's standing right at the ball. Is he going to give a red card here to someone on AFC's bench? It's at least a yellow. AFC's coaching staff's trying to step in front. Mayen in. So they bring on another forward, of course, trying to score an equalizer, get this to added time for AFC. That took a long time. That was almost a minute and a half. Fathazada, all numbers forward, except for the keeper. Second ball, Santa. Castel, Barrios laying it off. Shot is blocked. Good step up by Wright. AFC still have it in Osner's half. Ebony. Fathazada. Castel will run to the goal line. Pierre. Castel still carrying. Pass. Mesrar. And then way up. Pierre. Takes the Karam. Not with AFC yet. Cherry. Just turning it, holding it up to striker. Switching Lazard. Lazard has it in, but he's passed it away. Countering AFC if they can go quick. Yusufi. Out of the goal comes Joseph. He got the ball. There's contact, no foul, and Joseph is hurt. He came out of the box, and it was the right call because he got the ball. And there's no foul for Yosufi, who at that point can't stop his momentum. He's just going to collide with Joseph. Joseph still not up. The winner plays Braveheart at Braveheart next weekend. We'll be on to the semifinals for the North and South of the Northeast American. The winner of the semifinals, of course, meet in the conference finals, and then the winners of the North and South end up playing in a regional final. That team would go on to the final steps of the UPSL season to play in the UPSL championships. Of course, we had the late extension on for the 6 teams. This had been 4 teams with just a semifinal and final for each conference, and then that same final UPSL championships, expanding the playoffs. Blocked out by Pierre. Try by Kubas. We are in past 90 minutes. Can't link up Mizrar. Helps Kubas up. Last few minutes now. Still not getting out. Now a clearance. Cherry. He's going to play behind the ball now anyway. They don't need a goal. They just got to defend here, Osners. So Cherry is going to play. I mean, he's basically playing as a left center back in a back 3. Duhamel. AFC got to move it quickly. Another just clearance away. I think Osners want the ball played up, not necessarily out. Duhamel wins another tackle. Lazard. He can run towards the corner. He faked going backwards and turns. Good spin. Lazard, who right now has the winner, comes back to him off the ricochet. Plays it for Pierre. Transition. That's a foul. Sully. About to hit 3 full minutes played in the extra time. Osner's asking for what the added time is. Stevens. They gave 4 minutes, so there's still another minute to play. Misrar missed it. Diao just trying to take time. And then Diao, a really, really bad tackle. It's not going to be a red card here. And Ebney goes right back, or that's not Ebney, that's Santa, goes right back at Diao. And he is given a yellow card. Approaching 94, so Osners thinks the match should be over. Header, 1. Lazard just hits it high. The bounce is in. Still playing. Sadi Isa. Ebony. Again, another header winning. It was Andrade Wright. Out by Ebony. Possession. I think Osner's just hurting themselves. They kicked the ball behind. We're still playing. Cherry holding it. Or that's Diao, excuse me. Into the gloves. Sidi Isa, but he gave it away for a moment. Can AFC still have something on? We're still going as that's kicked out. Free kick. So much commotion now from Osner's, asking why there's added time. They're in a conversation with the fourth official. Left corner. Everyone behind the ball beside Diao for Osner's. This is more time than the first half, which I thought had more breaks in it. More breaks to play. Joseph will go down. And now it's over. The quarterfinal victory for the 4 seed Osner's FC here at Aviator Sports Complex, 2-1, defeating AFC the 5, as Osner's will advance the 4 to now play the 1 Braveheart here in the north. And so the UPSL season will go on next weekend. Quarterfinal is over. Osner's the win, and coming from Division 1 back in the spring, they've got a playoff win in Premier. Osner's will have them in a few moments back on for an interview after their quarterfinal win. Season not over yet for Osner's. Have an opportunity in the semifinal to come up with a big upset over Braveheart next week. But again, stay with us. We'll have an interview in a moment.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Osner Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
We're back at Aviator. We're with Mimi Duhamel, the captain for Osners. Of course, let's talk about the victory here. How are you guys able to pull it off?
It was tough, but that was a good win for us. We happy for it because we know we were short in the beginning, and then we come back. So the guys was, frustrated at the first, and then we tried to pull it off. That was a great game. So we're happy for the victory, and then we're gonna go forward from now on. So semi-final next, we're gonna practice every day, to take it. So we try to win the final. That's the focus right now.
Yeah, that's the goal for you guys. It was a back and forth game, pretty even. You guys, of course, had the winner. In midfield, what were you guys able to do to end up getting that second goal? I know that was Diao and then Lazard, but what was the strategy for you guys in the second half to get that second goal?
So, in the beginning, we missed the two striker. When they come back, we have the two people in the front to score, and then we'll try to make it easy for us in the middle, because in the first half, they have the middle. They win in the middle. But in the second half, we try to pull it off, and then after the half, and then we pull it off. That was a great one.
For you guys, coming from Division 1 now to Premier, how has the season gone for you guys to be able to find success and have your first win as a club in this level, at the Premier level of the UPSL?
We was in NPSL and then Premier. We're going to the Premier right now. But it was tough. It's a tough season for us. We lost some easy game, we should win, but we lost really bad. So when we be in the playoff right now, we try to focus and then make it so we can be, the goal is final. So we try to put it off, and then it was tough season for us. Tough.
Next week, you mentioned that semifinal. You'll play Braveheart. You guys did lose to them in the regular season. How can you improve, make adjustments to try and come up with a victory next weekend?
Yeah, that was a bad loss. 5-1. I'm not gonna lie. We was waiting for that one to come back, because we need that team. We need it, because we're not gonna pull it off. This week we're gonna practice like three times this week. So make it in the middle. In the first game, they win in the middle. Now we have to take the middle part and then pull it off. I know it's gonna be a tough one, because they have a good team. I know they have a good team, but we're coming for them. We're coming.
I know you guys are going to try and show your quality next weekend. I appreciate the interview. Congratulations on the win. Good luck next week. I believe we'll have that here with you guys again on Game & Frame. And so thank you for the interview. Congratulations on the 2-1 win, and good luck to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, that'll do it here on Game & Frame. That's it. Again, Mimi, the captain for Osners. We are done here from Aviator. 2-1 the final. Very exciting quarterfinal. And again, more action coming next week here overall on Game & Frame, but of course as well the UPSL.